Hello everyone. How is everyone doing on this fine morning, evening, or afternoon, depending on your time zone? I hope everyone has been having a great Friday. My Friday, there we go. My Friday has been going pretty well, if I do say so myself. Has been mostly chill, other than work today, because work has decided today to be a fucking dick, or like be a dick today. So, you know, work wasn't fun, but being at home fucking was. So, yeah, I haven't really done too much, really. It's been basically just like chilling after getting home from work. So, you know, not much. Although I do have to say, before we start the stream, I do have to say my food is almost finished. Because I literally just like put in food like mere minutes ago. So I might just literally be eating like midstream. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and switch over to Celeste, if I can find it. There it is. Alright. And put up the music again. So, for those who weren't here last week, it was a little bit of a struggle because of my controller being, you know, stupid and giving me directions which I did not press, but we managed to get 6B after 2 days worth of struggling, and I believe it was less than like 250 like attempts, which is crazy considering that 8B took me literally more than like double that. It took me like maybe 400, 500 fucking attempts to get the fucking 8B golden. But yeah, anyway, it is now on to 7B. The hardest of the Hell Trio and the only one left. The only Goldenberry left before I would have to do, I can't talk. Before I would need to do Farewell. The hardest Goldenberry to get. So, I haven't really done much practice, though I do want to do a bit of practice on the 3000 meters specifically, because of its like cycles and everything, which, you know, would be like the biggest run killer of them all. Because like depending on what kind of cycle I like get in, it would be a tragedy to fucking die like halfway through. So I need to find like good cycles which I can be on, while also keeping it like safe. Like safe enough that I can be on the cycle constantly, but also somehow that I can get through it as well. And this room, 1.5k room 4, is the most tedious and annoying room. I struggled with this room like yesterday, and I fucking raged like hell on that one. Like, I fucking hate it. Room 1.5, room 4. Like, that shit was so ass. I hate fucking 1.5k. But anyway, I did, as I mentioned, do some practice yesterday. And got my least amount of death counter, like my fewest death counter, down to 26, which is an improvement to my previous, like, what was it, 37, 38, something along the lines of that. It was a pretty big number, I have to say. But I have done, as I said, practice offline. And like, again, the only real big issues would be, of course, like the 1.5k rooms, and maybe like the end after they teach you the ability to do wall bounces. Like these are pretty much the only places where I like struggle a ton in. The other rooms like aren't that bad in my opinion. As long as I don't play like extremely stupid and my controller doesn't decide to be a dick to me, then we should be good and possibly get a new PB at least in this stream. Like that's at least the thing that I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to at least get a new PB. That's pretty much the one like main thing I'm asking for. At least a PB that is further than 1k room 2. Like I don't care if it's like if the PB would be 1k like room 3, as long as it's a new PB, I made progress, and that's what I want to see. Wait, like the first like 500, not 500, like the first few rooms of 0 meters, not too bad, of course. But of course, the further we go up, it's gonna be more difficult to not die, especially if you know my controller sometimes decides to be a fucking prick, just like now. Yeah, so if you don't know, my controller sometimes just gives me random inputs, like random like directions which I did not press at all, or at least I don't think I did, and then I die like mere seconds afterwards, or I barely recover it somehow. If I do, don't ask me how. Nice one. Yeah, 0 meters is not too bad. It's mostly like the rooms afterwards. Like 500. The whole 1.5k and the rest. Oh shit. Can I go down? The one fucking spike in my way literally just said, nah. That one spike just said, nah. You ain't getting past me. Fuck's sake. Controller. I love when my controller decides to do random shit. Anyway, not too bad of a room. Like, probably the easiest room of them all to clear is like either the first room of 0 meters or the second room. Like, the second room of like 0 meters is honestly like not too bad. It's pretty chill. Like, once you find a good solution to this room, like, it's easy. And the same would most likely be the same, like, going for all of the other levels. Or 0 meters, that is. But, you know. Also, I've noticed my like PC being like slower and like laggier than usual, I'll be honest. Especially like when I like started up the stream, it took an incredible amount of like time. It took an insane amount of time to like load up the stream, like start the stream, get stream like streamer bot to actually like show chat. It took a fuck ton of time to get shit like up and running on my end, which, you know, not really great, I'll be honest. A little bit concerned about that, but hopefully shouldn't be... Hopefully it's not too concerning. I mean, I do need to get a new, like, main hard drive at some point. Because I feel like that one is also starting to fail. Like, my 2TB drive with all of my content has a few weeks ago. Of which I had to buy a new one afterwards. And now I'm having no issues with my, like, 2TB drive at all anymore, which is good. But now we have the issue with my main Windows hard drive. The one that is literally keeping this PC, like, running. Having the same issues as the 2TB drive. So I'm assuming that we have the same issue here as with the 2TB drive, where the drive is literally just fucking, like, on its last fucking legs and needs to get a new one at some point, like, ASAP. So, you know, once I do get the money for it, which isn't much, it's probably like 50 euros at best for like 250, maybe 500 gigs. For like a good drive, that is, as well. Like, not some like cheap shit which like breaks after like a few months, no. Or like is like dying after a few months, no. Something like full on, like, branded, which you know is gonna work for like years on end, like a Samsung drive. Yeah, I think those are high quality and don't die out easily. Like, I got a 2TB Samsung drive, internal of course, and it's been doing great with all of my, like, stuff on it. So I'm probably gonna get a Samsung, like, 500 gig one as well, for like moving my entire Windows installation over. Which, you know, probably is also a good idea, because everything has been fucking, like, just complete shit, like, on the PC, basically. Up. I didn't even fucking press jump, am I stupid? Fuck it up. Alright, chat. My food has arrived. So we're gonna take a small little break. And we're gonna see... We're gonna, like, I don't know, watch someone else do 7B Golden. So hold on, give me a second. 7B Golden Celeste. Alright. Let me move to my browser scene if I can find it. Browser. Where is my browser? Nope. There it is. Alright. Where is my shit? What? Okay, I can remove that. That literally just doesn't exist. Where is my HP bar? It's supposed to be here somewhere. HP bar. There it is. There we go. Alright, let me just scoot myself a little bit over. Perfect. Move this over here. Alright, we're gonna watch someone else do 7B Golden while I go ahead and eat food. I got myself pizza.
What?
Oh, Enox! Hello.
Oh my gosh,
I still remember Enox from like the Undertale like no-hit guide that what was their name? Lachromia? I think it was Lachromia. Like from Lachromia, I still like remember that I saw Enox the first time through like Lachromia's like Undertale no-hit guides, of which I was also part of. And you know, they seem like a really chill guy, like really nice person. Like, weren't they also like one of the like first few people? Like, what isn't Enox one of the first few people that also beat like Farewell Golden? I think so, right? Well, I think I still have. Okay, no, I don't. Actually, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Wow, you're friends. Yeah, Enox is like... Enox was the second person to like beat Farewell Golden. That's amazing. Alright, anyway, I missed so much. Give me a second. Ooh, they do a diagonal dash there. Interesting. They do like a diagonal dash to get to battle in there. Or like the last room of 0 meters. That's interesting. Oh. They hold onto the wall. That's interesting. I just go like full on like loop-de-loop around the like block and then just dash to it. Yeah, I should definitely like... I should definitely find more safer ways to do rooms, honestly. The one I'm gonna be interested about to see is 1.5k though. Like, I'm interested in 1.5k. Considering it's like weird bullshitty ass cycles. Oh, what? They don't get... What the fuck? I gotta try that. What the fuck? That looks sick. And it's probably like safer too. Considering you don't have to like time your dashes there and everything. Interesting. Alright. How is Enox gonna do 1.5k? Oh. Oh, I didn't even see like the wall there. Doesn't use the spring. Wow. Oh, did they just go straight? Like, did they just go right into it after going to the next room? They do. Okay. Got it, got it. Okay, hold on. I need to see this room again. I wasn't really paying much attention to it. But this is like one of the main rooms I need to like find a good cycle for. What the fuck? And then they do the end like similar to what I did just then. Got it. And then they go straight into it in with this room as well. Wait here. Oh, wow. Wait there for a better cycle. Okay, so which one is that? Interesting. It's like the second, like, bounce pad on the left. A double diagonal. Okay. Wait for the snowballs.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Oh.
Okay. Let's take.
Hold on, I gotta see it again. I didn't really see what happened.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh.
Okay.
Holy.
Let's take it down a notch. I panicked. When things don't go right on that screen, it's like I just get sent into a mental frenzy. I'm like, ah. Wasn't even that serious.
Okay, hold on. I need to see this again.
Wasn't even that serious.
I want to see the beginning of like every room. Room. Fuck it out. Of every room. Especially like this one. Like with the controller, this room is ass, dude. Hold on. Okay, so they do the go around diagonal there. And then they play it safe there. They don't get the momentum jump. I feel like 2K is like easier to do with like an actual keyboard than a controller, I'll be honest. Because of its like precise like bubbles. Like bubble maneuvers.
Music off. Give me silence.
Oh wow, he turns the music off too. What? Oh, you could just do a double dash there. Ah, okay. Wow. Hold on. I'm gonna see this again. I got distracted.
Give me silence.
Okay. You can do a double jump there easily, which I did not know of. Okay. Straightforward so far. Lets himself drop. Alright. Okay. This is like the part where like I feel like my nerves would go up so high. Like, I feel like the upwind section would be like the part where I would most of the times be getting a heart attack. The thing is, some of the parts are not too bad. It's mostly just because of like nerves and everything where this gets extremely difficult.
Okay, I had gum to spit out.
Oh wow, and spit out the gum. You know shit gets real when you even spit out of your fucking like gum that you're chewing. Holy shit, that I feel like that is so risky. I feel like that's so risky. I can only assume that has to be like a backup. Like if you miss the like actual like jumps. Now how do you do this one? What? Oh my god. It's actually extremely safe, but also extremely dangerous at the same time. What? At least with this, I learned some new strats, like backup strats and everything. And then of course this is not too bad. But with nerves, this can be a run killer. I can tell. But damn, dude.
Okay.
And that was his 200th berry. That wasn't even
That
his
was
like
last.
201.
Before?
That wasn't even 201.
Oh my god, that was the
Holy.
loudest I've yelled in my life. Into my bed. My vocal cords hurt so much. Ow. It's over. This is a video game. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
That was such a loud yell. Oh,
2,870 deaths
I'm so happy. I'm
to get the
so
Goldenberry.
happy.
Well, total deaths, that is.
Freaking
Most
check
likely
that.
had way little,
Let's go.
like way less. Oh wow.
Ah. There it is, dude.
Holy. Hold on. Huh? I'm so confused about the fucking like berry count. Does someone have 50? Like, no way. Someone has 50 berries, right? I assume that's gotta be like total, right? What the fuck? For me, it's 49 out of 47. But for Enox, it's 50 out of 47. 30, 30, 34, 34. Oh, wait, summon. Oh, yeah, summon. Because Enox got the Goldenberry, that's 50. I have 49 because I don't have the Goldenberry yet. Ah, that makes more sense. Ugh, excuse me. So wait, which Goldenberry did Enox not get before this? 24, 20, 21, 10, 18, 28, 32, 34, 3, 50. Wait, what? Am I blind? Hold on. Also, I'm done eating my food. Give me just a second to bring the plate away. And then we can continue, like, doing Goldenberry attempts. Alright, there we go. Oh, I have 200 berries because of the farewell, like, moonberry that I got. Right, I'm an idiot. I forgot about that. I forgot I got the moonberry. So I have 199 actually, if we don't count the farewell moonberry. And with the golden berry that I would get from 7B, then I would have 200 berries. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, I'm stupid. Anyway. Alright, I get it now. Alright, let's move back over to Celeste. I might as well also, like, put on some music from, like, Spotify while I'm at it. Do I have... I do have an intense music playlist. I have a focus music playlist. I think I'm gonna put on... Yeah, I'm gonna put on the intense music playlist because it's mostly like game music compared to the focus music, which has copyrighted stuff. So yeah. So I'm gonna put this a little lower than it's supposed to be. Also change the position of the delta tune. There we go. Way nicer. Alright. Anyways. Let's give this some more attempts. It's been 35 minutes, I just realized. God damn. Alright, I wanted to like do some of the like things that I saw. For example, I wanted to like do the same cycle that Enox has for 1.5k, so you just look at this again. So drops spring, gets the 2 coins at bottom, top left, diagonals, spring, and then gets the last 2 on the right side. Got it. So lets himself drop. I mean, yeah, that kind of works. I didn't really do it the way he did. Okay, does an up dash. After getting that 1 coin, Enox does an up dash. Got it. Okay, yeah, that's free. It's not even that bad. And then 1.5k, room 4. How does Enox do it? Does a diagonal, bounce, holds on, until that bunny is at the bottom, and then has a clear way through. Alright. Holds on until that bunny's at the bottom, and then has a clear way on top. Got it. Okay. It's actually not that bad. Alright. This is some actual golden attempts again. If I don't do bullshit like this, I'm stupid. Alright. At least the first rooms are pretty easy and not too difficult to clear. Nice one. I've done a couple of times in room 501, I'll be honest. Okay, so Enox just like holds on there. Enox holds on to like the platforms. Hold on, let me go down to 500. 502. That is 501. Not the room that I wanted to go in. There we go. Enox like holds on to like the walls here. Which, yeah, of course, most likely is like way safer. But I feel like this is like more ideal, in my opinion. Like, I feel like this is like the more ideal way to actually do this room. Like, I feel that is way easier. Sure, it's not the safest, but it is pretty decent at getting you through the map. Or through that room, that is. Nice lag. Love it when my game's stuttering. Sick. Fucking hell. Gotta find some shit to like turn off in like the settings or something. Well, there's not really much I can turn off now, is there? Ah. Alright. Anyway. Guess we just gotta deal with the lag. For now. Whew, that was close. Alright. Last one. Nice one. Hey, nice. First run of the day. Getting out of 1k. And immediately dies in 1k. God damn it. For fuck's sake. Immediately dies at 1k. That's great. For fuck's sake. Alright. Nice one. 0 meters, always easy enough. Alright. We are making progress. That's for sure. Whew. I gotta be more careful on that section. Don't want to fall into the spikes now, what do I? I had a feeling I was gonna do some, like, I was gonna mess it up at some point. I had a feeling. God damn it. I had a feeling it was gonna happen at some point. The thing is, like, once you get a good, like, pace going, it's usually not too bad to keep the pace going, actually. It's literally, like, mostly, like, the nerves. Like, of, like, you knowing you are on, like, a PB pace and shit that gets you to mess up. But hey, as you can see by me playing, I do have, if my controller decides to fucking actually let me get through the rooms without being a dick. But yeah, as you can see by me playing, I do have a pretty consistent, like, way of doing the 4 rooms of 0 meters, like, easily now at this point, because I do have the pace, not pace, because I do have a good route for it now down, which makes it easy for me to get through 0 meters. It mostly comes down to just, like, practicing every section, like, bit by bit, basically. Like, if you want to actually get a golden, like, of course, yeah, sure, do one of the, like, easier ones first. Like, those being the seaside goldens, because they are short and only a little bit difficult. Well, they are more difficult than the usual A and B sides, but therefore extremely short, and therefore not too difficult to beat. Except 8C. Fuck 8C. But if you want to get, like, a more difficult golden, like the B-side goldens, you most likely will have to do, like, split up. Like, split up the, like, rooms into sections. And practice those until you actually consistently get through the rooms deathless. Without any deaths and anything. So then you can actually try and get the golden that you are wishing to get. Which, yeah, it sounds annoying. Controller, fuck you. Controller! Can you fucking not? Thank you. But yeah, it does sound annoying. But it is fun. it is fun to like just practice like small bits and pieces of a room or like of a map to then try and actually get a more difficult Goldenberry. And then seeing you do the things like mid Goldenberry run, like if you look at... Okay, there we go. Like if you most likely look at any of your golden runs, if you like recorded them, and then you see like the stuff that you practice, like you using the stuff that you practice, my controller is being a bitch. Fuck's sake. It happened again. When my controller just decides to give me directions which I never fucking pressed. I did down right. And it gave me neutral right. So that's one of the things I also gotta do. I gotta fucking buy a new controller because this controller is starting to become ass. For the fucking things that I need it for. Like precision, you know? As Celeste has in its tags, it's a precision platformer. You gotta be fucking precise and not have a controller that decides to give you directions which you don't fucking want. But yeah, as I said, like, and then seeing the progress you like the stuff you practice like in a full Goldenberry run, when you look back to it, it's gonna be so fucking cool seeing it back again. And then seeing the stuff you practice like actually being used by yourself. It's just so rewarding getting any Goldenberry, pretty much, because for the Goldenberries, you have to do the entire chapter like deathless, which is not an easy feat for most of the levels, especially the B-sides. The B-sides are a whole nother story, and this is why the Hell Trio exists, which I believe came before Farewell, or like pretty much after Farewell came. A list of like all the difficult like maps were made, or like chapters, and 6, 7, and 8B are the 3 hardest ones, and therefore are the Hell Trio, known as by everyone else, because they are not easy to beat. They are all B-sides, meaning they are not only difficult, but they also are pretty long. Like standard wise, they are pretty long. That strat from Enox is not that bad, I'll be honest. It's actually a pretty good strat. But a Hell Trio is not easy, because they are all B-sides, meaning, you know, harder stages and longer levels. Not as long as the A-sides, but longer than the B-sides, and not as difficult as the C-sides, but not as easy as the A-sides. And don't forget about the fucking like the fucking beat block sections. Like at the end of every singular fucking chapter, you of course have the infamous beat blocks room, which you need to beat before you are able to get the Goldenberry, and consecutively the hard as well. Which, with the nerfs you have after all of the fucking rooms that you've just beaten, you know, have a little bit of spice to them, I guess you could say, with the way your nervous system is gonna be kicking in high gear after all of that shit, and you are basically most likely on the verge of a heart attack, having to do one last singular room which is based off of rhythm. Which some people sadly lack of. Yes, some people lack the sense of rhythm. Which is sad because, you know, music has rhythm and rhythm is fucking sick. And for those who don't know, I'm a fucking fanatic when it comes to rhythm games. So if I lost my sense of fucking rhythm, I'd fucking bawl my eyes out like 24/7 afterwards. Oh, careful. Oh, careful. Nice save. Thank you, Snowbody. It's actually not a bad way to do this room. Sure, it might be a little risky if I mess up, but I always I'm able to recover. Like if I'm too low and hit the wall, easy peasy, I can recover by just climbing back onto like the ground. And if I overshoot my target / am too high to get the dash, I can just go right back to the block I need that I wanted to do the thing, because the wind also helps me. And so no matter what, there shouldn't be too much of an issue of me like with that specific like room in 2K. Yikes. What would be a good way to do this room? I know Enox did more of a safer way to do this, by climbing up and then grabbing onto the wall there. I should look into a way to do that one. Where did my bounce go? Like I should definitely look into like more safer ways to do some rooms. Like sure, that works, but I'm more of the, as you know, the more riskier guy, so I tend to do riskier ways of doing rooms, which you know is stupid. But they still work. And again, those diagonal like bubbles are gonna be the death of me at some point during the fucking Goldenberry runs. That's for sure. And then of course the big contender of them all, 3K. Which most of 3K is not too bad. I'll be frankly honest. It's mostly because of nerfs where 3K gets the most amount of deaths, most likely. When we get to 3K, this is most likely when we are gonna be getting a ton of deaths. Unless I keep my like heart rate down. Because these set of rooms are not easy at all. And especially not at all if you are under the nerves of trying to get the Goldenberry. And on a PP pace. That's also a thing. Because 3k is like mostly checkpoints, so you have an extremely easy way of seeing if you are on PB pace or not by knowing if you died in like checkpoint 7, checkpoint 8, checkpoint 12, or whatever checkpoint you might die on. And if you see that checkpoint afterwards and you think, oh shit, I'm on PB pace, it could be the run, of course the nerves go fucking up. Especially because it's quite literally a countdown to either your demise or the countdown to your success of beating the rooms before the infamous beat blocks room comes into play. So Enox did this like extremely risky way of doing this, which, you know, sure works, but it's risky as hell. And then how the hell did Enox do this room? Oh, right. And then I believe, yep, did this way. Way safer and way easier to do. I struggled with those like spiky mini block section like on that yesterday so much, dude. Because I never knew like when I should like do the actual like dash there and shit. So, you know, now that I know that there's an easier way of doing that way, of those like 2 checkpoints, that's even nicer. And then, of course, the big one of them all, the beat block section. And then just get the berry. All right. I got it. Don't worry about it. I know what I need to do now. It's mostly a matter of time now to see if I can actually do this or not. And I don't believe I died at 3k at all there. And didn't really die at all or much during 2.5 or 2k. Meaning we got some freebies, maybe, before 3k where of course my nerves go up and I most likely will do mistakes there afterwards. Once the mistakes of me realizing I'm on PB pace and possibly my chance of getting 201 berries would be right in front of my face. Might need to put the music a little bit higher up because on my end it's like extremely quiet, and it seems to be so as well on the stream. Let me put the music a little bit higher up. Yeah, like in the middle range should be good. Alright, let's continue. Nice one. Excuse me. Monkey, baby. Nice one. Thank you, controller, for being a bitch to me. Again. Fucking hell. This is like the third or fourth time in a row now my controller's decided to be a fucking idiot. And give me a fucking, like, direction I never asked for. Love my controller. Alright. Wrong button. There we go. Careful. There we go. Oh yeah, great. Man, do I love momentum. Fuck's sake. I think you can tell I'm getting a little bit fucking salty over here. The way I'm constantly fucking swearing at this point. God fucking damn. Fuck's sake. God, that shit is actually starting to piss me off. Especially my fucking controller. Oh my god. I'm telling you, this controller is gonna be the fucking death of me. At some point. I say at some point. It's literally gonna fucking happen at some point today. Maybe even during the stream I'm gonna be fucking like raging because of my controllers being a fucking idiot. And giving me wrong fucking like places to go. Each and every fucking time. Anyway. 0 meters. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 0 meters is not too bad. If you don't pull too many mistakes, 0 meters is not difficult at all. Alright. Nice one. Alright. Hell yeah. You love to see it. Alright, back to 1K. Hopefully my controller doesn't decide to be a fucking asshole this time. Might as well use the fucking like arrow keys for this. Yeah, look at that. I should have fucking used the arrow keys for that section in the first place. Fuck, I'm stupid. Oh, careful. Oh yeah, great. Yeah, definitely. I definitely fucking wanted to go up left. I definitely did not only press neutral left. Yeah, thanks, controller. I'm telling you, this controller is actually fucking pissing me off at this point. With the shit it's pulling, like, fucking hell. I feel like it's literally fucking doing it on purpose as well. The way I'm constantly getting, like, PBs, like, getting close to PBs and shit. And then it fucking gives me an input direction which I never fucking went to. Bro, I actually need to get a new fucking controller. This shit is actually starting to piss me off, like, genuinely. Like, what the fuck, man? But at least we got a new PB this session. We almost got through 1K. And then my controller said, fuck you. And said, nah. I'm gonna predict somewhere like in the next like 3 rooms, my controller's gonna say nah again. And give me an input direction I never fucking pressed. Like, watch. It's gonna happen in the next room. Oh, now you wanna fucking be a goody two-shoes and not do the fucking, like, wrong controller inputs. Right. Alright. 1K again. Watch this. It's gonna fucking, like, kill me right in the next 2 rooms. Possibly the next room I'm gonna be fucking dead. I'm telling you. You know what? Just in case, I'm getting on my fucking keyboard. I don't trust fucking controller on 1K2 room. I'd wanna bet I die here because my controller said nah. God, I swear to God that shit is pissing me off. Like, oh my God, I'm getting pissed. Fuck it up. Jesus Christ. Nice one. Not too bad. Ah! Fuck you, I caught it. I had a feeling it was gonna have fucking happen there. Woo! Did a fucking corner boost. Jesus Christ. fuck you. That's just bullshit. I'm gonna try doing it with like arrow keys instead of my actual controller stick input. See how far I can get with just controlled stick. Like fully out of the question now and using arrow keys. Nice. Nah, had a feeling. Had a feeling I was gonna die there. Because I took too much velocity. I was way too airborne. But I got pretty far with just arrow key inputs. Like I got all the way to like rooms. What was it? Like 502? That was stupid. Ah, yeah, great. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Right. Sick. Right. Yep. Totally believe you on that. Come on, dude. I fucking hate this controller. I need to get a new controller at some point. I'm doing arrow keys again. I gotta buy a new controller. Like, fucking hell. This shit is actually pissing me off, dude. Like, a D-pad controller would, like, should suffice. Next thing you know, I get a fucking, like, Atari controller. That is literally just stick only. And use that as my fucking, like, control stick. I keep pressing like right. Like way too early. Nice. Huh? The fuck happened? I didn't even fucking do shit. Hello? I literally just pressed up. I didn't even fucking move an inch with my left hand. The fuck you mean I died? Oh my god. Might as well get a fucking like N64 controller at this point, because I literally will actually know if I'm actually pressing the direction inputs correctly or not. Because you know, fucking notches and shit. Actually, I should get a fucking GameCube controller. I should get a GameCube controller, like a USB GameCube controller. Like, I feel like that would probably be a good idea to, like, do. Because, of course, GameCube controller has good notches. It doesn't have the weird layout like the N64 controller has. And is pretty much the same build as my current controller that I have. Except just way nicer, way smoother, and most definitely way better with me telling if I'm on the correct fucking like directional inputs or not. So that I know if the fucking game is actually scamming me or not. Like, what the fuck is this? Bullshit! That's bullshit! That is actual fucking that's happened twice now. I waited a fucking eternity through that fucking like momentum block section. And I still got fucking boosted. Like, the fuck are you telling me? Oh yeah, great. Everything's fucking like fucking apparently against me today. And it doesn't make it any better that today, or at work, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, was also fucking ass. Jesus Christ. Like, today is not my day. Like, fuck it out. Like, what the fuck is happening with my controller here? I'm pressing my, like... Why is it getting, like... In... What the fuck? In my... input controller thingy, it shows that I'm pressing like my menu button. Okay, the fucking like input view is just completely fucked. I don't know what happened with my fucking input viewer, but it's definitely not outputting the correct fucking signals. That's for sure. I swear to God. Nope. Oh my God, dude. This shit is pissing me off, dude. Bro, controller, can you fucking stop? Like, Jesus Christ. It's feels like I'm like arguing between... This feels like an argument between like me and the fucking controller. I feel like I'm arguing with the controller to try and make it give me the fucking like correct directional inputs that I fucking need. Like holy shit. Oh my god. Nice corner boost. Oh yeah, right. Fuck you. Oh my god. Dog. I swear I'm pressing like diagonal inputs and it's giving me no directional, like diagonal inputs. Like, what is this bullshit? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Ah, fuck you, controller. I swear to god, I hate this fucking controller. Right. Oh, this controller is so I hate my fucking... I need a new controller. I need a new controller. I need a new fucking controller. The fucking directional inputs are like so ass. I'm pressing diagonal. And it's giving me nothing. It's giving me neutral. Fuck you. Anyways, hi Sora. I hope it has been going well. God, this shit is actually pissing me off, bro. Fucking hell. Like, Jesus. There we go. Hey, Ethan, I hope today's been going well. You're free, hell yeah. Just got back from work. Nice. You love to see it. Hold on. Nope. You're also didn't give me the diagonal on that one when I was trying to recover. Nice. Fuck now. Back to 1K we are. Alright. Not only is the controller being a dick, but also the fucking, like, perfectly timed frame drops. Like, what the fuck was that shit, bro? Like, come on. Like, that shit actually pisses me off, dude. Like, I'm over here constantly, like, locking in because I'm fucking getting mad at this bullshit. And my controller and the frame drops constantly say, nah, and fuck me right over. Right as I'm about to, like, possibly get through the fucking room. Or possibly get a new fucking PB pace. Like, get into, like, the room after, like, the, like, furthest I've gotten. Which is so fucking bullshit, dude. I swear to God. Not only am I gonna need to fucking buy a new fucking hard drive. Because as I mentioned, my like main Windows hard drive is also doing the same thing as my old 2TB hard drive was doing. Which was slow everything the fuck down. Like my main system like is constantly at 100% like hard drive load. Which makes everything fucking slow the fuck down. So I'm gonna need to buy a new hard drive. Which I should hopefully be able to do next month because the like 500GB one that I found is like, I believe 50 euros. So pretty good. And also an official like Samsung branded like hard drive, so it is high quality and won't die in like 2 months or some bullshit. But I also need to fucking buy a new Look at this shit! This is fucking bullshit! I'm actually getting pissed at this, dude. I am pressing diagonal and it's giving me neutral. I am actually fucking pissed, dude. I am getting more and more pissed by the second by this controller. Fucking hell. I'm about to start pulling out the fucking German swear words at some point with this bullshit. Like, I swear to God, I'm literally about to pull out a fucking, like, German swear word at this rate. Dog, I kid you not. Like, fuck this controller. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Z cooked too many amazing songs, hard drive couldn't handle it. I mean, that is true, I do have a ton of my bangers. More, holy shit, excuse me. I do have all of my like bangers on the main hard drive. So I guess it literally started burning because I cooked up too many fire beats and fire songs. And also, hi Taka, I hope it has been going well. sorry that I haven't like said anything like much, because I'm just so fucking pissed and like trying to lock in at this bullshit, especially because of my controller. So I'm not looking much at chat, which I'm sorry about. Learn to swear in German 404 by Professor C. I'm fucking pulling out my key. I'm using the keyboard directional inputs for this because I literally do not trust my controller with all the shit that it's been doing to me. Fucking hell. Finally, we are out of 1k and on PB pace. Now it's only a matter of time to see how long I'm gonna last in here, because knowing my controller likes to do shit as soon as I get a new PB. I missed. Fuck. How am I gonna get this coin? Fucking hell. Alright. Fucking snowballs, I swear to God. Alright. Alright. Ah, fuck you. Fucking dick. Ah, fuck. I had a feeling it was gonna happen. I had a feeling it was gonna happen. I was way too high on the wall too. I should have known. Fucking bullshit. I should have went lower on the wall and I would have been fine. Fucking bitch. God, that actually pisses me off. Like, knowing I could have actually made it out of the room if I just went a tiny bit lower on the fucking wall before continuing. Like, that shit is actually making me pissed, dude. Because who knows how far I could have fucking gotten. Thank you for the posture check and hydrate. Like, who knows how far I could have fucking gotten if I didn't fucking die there. Like, who knows? I could have maybe even fucking beaten the fucking thing in like less than 100 attempts. It's fucking bullshit. But hey, that's a massive fucking PB. That is a massive PB. We went from our furthest PB being 1k. Thank you, controller. Fuck you, you asshole. But yeah, we went from having a PB of the first or second room of 1k to like all the way to the last room of 2.5k. That is a major fucking improvement. Like, that is almost like 12 or like 11 rooms worth of improvement there. Which, for 7B, is fucking massive. Oh my God. I'm so close to actually pulling out a fucking like German swear word. I am like an inch away from like saying like the like most like extreme English swear, like German swear words I know of. Fucking hell. This controller is getting me so fucking pissed. And again, sorry if I'm not saying much. I'm like extremely locked in trying to actually like beat the golden. So in case I miss like any chat messages, like sorry for that. Nah, fucking dick. Hi, friend. Hope your day's been going well. Have fun. I'm going on vacation. Hey, nice. It's nice to hear. Where are you going on vacation? I assume, like... Are you flying to like a country or anything for like vacation? Or are you like just staying at home, chilling after like a lot of like work and shit? Controller? Don't fucking do this to me now. I swear to God. But yeah, I hope you enjoy your vacation. Nope. There is no way of recovering this. I'm dead. No. Glad the Goobies loved the music you made and the art commission. Yeah. I'm happy like how the art as well like came out. Like it looks so fucking cute. Like I definitely recommend like the fucking controller. I definitely recommend like commissioning like Returta 21 if you have the money for it. Like their art is like so fucking amazing. Like I love how the fucking like art came out of Ethan and Taka together. And so did they. They also loved the like art and the music of course that I made for them. Which I'm happy about. See, suddenly he's an he is a door knock from Fend. Like I just suddenly hear like my doorbell ring, I go over to it and then like, hey, see, it's me, Fend. And I'm just like, huh? How the fuck did you get my address? The art was so cute, I know, right? And I'm happy you too like loved the song that I made for you too as well. Like I appreciate it. How the hell do you memorize this? A ton of practice and way too much dedication to one game. As you can see by my total play time counter in the top left being 194 hours. And if we count the total amount of Steam hours, like Steam play hours that I have, I believe I have over like 250, maybe 300 total play hours in Celeste. So yeah, a fuck ton of dedication and way too much time on your hands. Which for me has recently become not a lot. Because of my new job. Alright, nice. There we go. Fucking hell. Whew, that was close. Oh, God. Careful. Fucking hell. Oh my fucking god. Fuck. Fucking hell. Alright. We're back at 2.5K. No, fuck you. God. That's a fucking... Hold on. I gotta fucking do practice on that room. God, I hate 2.5K. I hate 2.5K so fucking much, dude. And my controller. Hello, Lumifem. I hope it has been going well. Can I teach you a strat for that room? Sure. I love to hear strats. Especially if they make it more consistent for me to actually beat them. That's for sure. I have a friend IRL who plays Celeste and is frightened by how fast you're doing that 7B. She's pretty good, but not this cracked. I mean, yeah, I've been playing Celeste like for more than 200 hours, so you know. I need to go lower on that wall. I'm way too close to those fucking spikes. And of course my controller decides to be a fucking dick again. Like, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Wait, which room was that again? 2.5, right. 2.5. After the spring, climb onto the top of the block. So wait, after the spring, climb on top of the block. Wait, on top of the block? Wait, which one? After the spring, climb to the top of the block, not on top of the block. I can't read. Climb to the top of the block and do a neutral. And hold right. Then corner jump. Hold on. Okay. The spring. Top of the block. Okay. So. After spring. Top of the block. Not that top. Way too far to the top. Oh, you mean like this one? Or like, do you mean like the actual one after the after the spring? The next one. Okay. So, to the top of the block and do neutral. Hold right. Corner jump. Corner jump and grab the other side somewhat high. Gives you way more time to adjust. Oh? Okay, yeah, I was a little bit wondering like what exactly you meant. Or like which block you meant. Yeah, up dash and hold right. Okay, that makes a little that makes a bit more sense. Okay, so top of the block. Neutral and then up dash and hold right. Corner jump and grab the other side somewhat high. Too high. I went too high on the block. Like that? I think that's what you meant. I did not do a neutral. I think I did it correctly. I think. Yeah, but you can grab the other side early and wait until it drags you somewhat low. Interesting. Okay, I kind of understand. I kind of understand what you mean. I think I understand what you mean. Yeah, and then it's like not that difficult to like grab onto the actual side of the wall. It's not really a strat, just a way to clean up the execution. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Jesus Christ. That was so much speed. I have a tip for flag 13. Oh, really? I know like a few tips. Because I watched like Enox's like run of 7B. But I don't think I didn't see... I don't think I saw much for flag 13. So I'm interested what the tip for flag 13 is. Actually, I should probably like first go over to flag 13 so I can see what actually flag 13 is. Yep. Flag 13. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, the one that is like extremely close to like all of the like spikes and shit. I feel like I know how to do this one, but I also feel like I don't, in a way. Okay, this is checkpoint 12. So this is checkpoint 13, yeah. Because I do that checkpoint kind of something like this. And I usually get it every time. Yeah, I feel like flag 13 is not too bad. For the second clown, land as close to the middle as you can, and in the same moment start walking left. And jump late. Hold on. Okay, I overrode my checkpoint. There we go. For the second cloud, start walking left and jump late. I feel like that's what I've been doing. Yes, yeah, something like similar like that. It's similar in a sense that I'm kind of doing the same thing. Yeah, kind of. But I'm doing it way too early now this time. Why am I early? There we go. Yeah, similar like that. It's similar. Doing an up left into an up dash doesn't help with turning left fast enough. If you do up left and up right, it's a lot faster. Interesting. If my controller would actually fucking cooperate with me, that would be nice. Oh yeah, that is a bit faster. Yeah, that is quite like a little bit faster. You're not wrong about that. But I feel like it's like more safer for me to do up left and then up dash. Yeah, I feel like it's just a little bit more safer to do an up left and then up dash. Though I could be wrong though. Considering how I have done some of the other like fucking rooms. Wow, I was too high. Do we skip the bounces in flag 6? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ah, this one. So flag 7. I mean, I do know how to do the, like, skip the bounces there. But I feel like that's extremely risky, is it not? Like, it certainly feels like it's extremely risky. Oh my god, controller, can you fucking not? Thank you. I'm telling you, this controller is going to actually fucking kill me doing fucking 3K. Like, this is no fucking joke. My controller is actually being so stupid. It is insane. The way I'm pressing down left and it's giving me straight neutrals. It's not risky if you just buffer the corner drum. Right. Right. Corner, like, buffers exist. I'm an idiot. I forgot buffering exists in Celeste. Like, duh. The fuck was that? Ouch. Why is it not working all of a sudden? Hello? Am I stupid? Like, what the fuck was that? It's easy to buffer the initial climb jump at max height. Then you have time to react. Right, that... yeah. That does make sense now that you mention it. Oh my god, double bonk. Alright. Let's do a couple of more attempts. Probably gonna go till like maybe 10 more minutes. And then I'm gonna call it off for today. Because it has been almost 2 hours and it is 10 PM here for me. So it's getting pretty late in my time zone. But I do want to pull out a few more attempts just to see how far I can get. Careful. Don't wanna fucking corner boost into my demise there. For the love of God, just don't wing the wall bounce at flag 3. Align yourself on the wall in such a way that you'll be able to get as close as possible to the block every time, assuming you'll do full jump to the left. Micro adjustments is the last thing you want to do, especially far into the level. That is true, yeah. For these sections with the dream box, I do not trust my control stick anymore, and so I'm using keyboard inputs temporarily on those sections. Probably a good idea either way to fucking use the keyboard on those sections because, you know, precision. Nice. That was not according to plan, but it worked somehow. Ah, fuck. Well, that's bad. I don't have the coin yet. But now I do. Fuck yeah. Nice. I don't think the raw skill is the main problem people have with goldens. Most people think because of their methodology and I can't talk. Philosophy of their practice. That is true, yeah. Some people do just go straight into a golden expecting to get one like as fast as possible. And then they realize, oh shit, this is actually way harder than I thought it would be. Or they just constantly cope to themselves and say, oh, I'll get that at some point. And then spend like mostly like hours for one golden. And some people just get way too nervous. Like when they get far into a golden run. And then fuck it up. Which is also one of the main issues that I have. Anytime I get pretty far, my nervousness like spikes extremely high, and then I do so many like big mistakes that cost me like either the entire run or almost kill me. And if I'm not locked in enough, shit like this happens where I literally just fucking die because I'm not paying enough attention. So I have to be in this like in-between state of like me still talking about shit while also not being too locked in. Because if I'm too locked in and I realize I'm on PB pace or I'm getting close to it, then I get nervous and I fuck up. And if I don't pay too much attention, I'll do fucking mistakes that I would have never done in the first place, and then fuck up. So yeah. Oh great, yep. Go find the right alignment on flag 3, you'll thank us both later. Right, probably like maybe 3 or 4 more runs. 3 or 4 more attempts today, and then I'm gonna call it quits. Careful there. Nah, I fucked it. I did the dash way too late. So I went into the dream lock. Oh, nope. Not enough stamina. I immediately knew after I pulled that shit off. Oh yeah, thank you, lag, for being a fucking dick. Almost fucking died there because of the fucking lag spike that I got. Nice. No, I had a feeling that I was way too fucking late on that cycle. That shit was ass. I had 2 more runs. And then I'm gonna call it off for the day. What? I pressed down right. Hello? What was that bullshit? Anyway, last run of the day. Nice. Nah, fuck. I'm a fucking bullshit. That one sucked ass. That one was just pure bullshit. Fuck that room. Fucking hell. I fucking hate like the fucking cycles. I hate the fucking cycles. I hate the fucking 2.5k sections. There was just so much shit today. Man, that fucking sucked ass. Man, that's gonna be the end of today. We got pretty far though, I have to say. We did improve our PB to go. Oh my god, is that fucking loud? Jesus Christ. But yeah, we did improve our PB. We went from like 1k only. Like being as far as 1k like the first room. To now being like almost into 3k. Like almost getting to like 3,000 meters. So we got pretty far today. Anyway, let's see who we can raid. Who's currently online? See Kiyoshi. I see Wolfly. I guess we can raid into Ray. Ray. I don't really know how to pronounce their name. They're playing Peak right now. Really fun and chill person, from what they seem like. So we're gonna go ahead and raid into them. But that's gonna be it for me today. I'm gonna be back on Sunday doing speedruns. So yeah. So that's gonna be it for me. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I will see you all on Sunday. And where is it? There it is. Bye bye.